Alright boys and girls, so in today's video we're finally going to craft up a lot of the items at knife ability test. You might be wondering, Ivisk, how many items do you even have currently? I currently have over 1600 items in knife ability test, and the main issue with that is that I cannot really join knife ability test servers. I leave a link in the description down below for what happens if I try to join a server. I'll just explain it really quickly though for those people that don't want to watch this video. Pretty much what happens as soon as I join a server, you get the loading screen, and I just get stuck on the loading screen. Nothing happens. I'm infinitely stuck on the loading screen most of the times, so I cannot really join a server, and even in the private servers I now have a problem to join them, which is very unfortunate. So in order to actually make videos more frequently again on knife ability test, I will actually have to craft up these items because it really slows down my workflow, simply because I have to wait sometimes 20 or 30 minutes to even somehow get into a server. So it's very unfortunate, and in today's video we're finally going to put an end to this, and we're going to craft up a lot of the common items right here. We're most likely going to start with the rose quartz items, since those are valued really low, and then we also are going to craft up a lot of the cupcakes right here because those are valued definitely at 50. So I would just say let's start. To just clarify this really quickly, crafting up items isn't always worth it. As an example, if you're going to try to craft up a unique to a legendary, you most likely are going to end up losing value because you're going to need, I think, 12 uniques in order to get one legendary, and then you also have a chance to receive one of these items right here, I think like the legendary king of spades, which is only valued at 10,000. So yeah, you're going to lose gems at the end of the day if you craft up uniques to legendary. Let's say you craft up the gold luger right here, which is only valued at 4,000 gems. If you craft up 12 of these, you're going to actually end up losing a lot of gems if you get the king of spades, which actually happened I think twice to me so far. So yeah, I don't really think it's worth it to do that, so just keep that in mind. There's also a few epics that are quite valuable. I think the Lost and Soul are both valued at like 6,000 if I'm not completely wrong, so those are quite valuable and you do not want to craft up those. There's a few other epics that are actually not that valuable if I'm not completely wrong, like the poker knife is really low valued, and then there's a few other ones as well, like in the rare section right here we have the MLG knives, the normal ones, which are really low value as well. If you even go further down, we have like a lot of these that are very low value of course because they're common items, but as an example the Desperados are valued at 2,000 gems, which is really good, and we currently have I think 37, so that's 74,000 gems in value, which is really incredible. And I think that's enough talking. Let's just start the montage right here and let's just craft up some of these cupcake knives. As you can see right here, we currently have, by the way, 1600 items, so it's definitely going to take a while. And also one thing I definitely also want to mention is currently we have 1.7 million value, so at the end of the video we're going to compare before and after if we actually made some profit or if we actually ended up losing a lot of the value. So let's just do that. In order to receive one rare item, you're going to need to craft up 8 common items. So then you're going to receive one rare item, as you can see, and it's also going to say crafted by your username, which is very nice. Let's just do that. The good thing is you even have a chance to receive a name tag if I'm not completely wrong, so that would be pretty good if that happens. I'm not fully sure about that though. As you can see, we have quite a lot of name tags and these are actually quite valuable, so if that would happen, would be quite a good amount of profit there. And now of course, fast forward. Oh, we received a name tag, so that's amazing. We actually did get a name tag. That's a huge W. That's a huge win. Name tags, I think, are valued at like a few thousand gems, so that's a really big win. And even if we do make some losses in between, getting those name tags is a really huge win for us and definitely makes up for a lot of these losses that we might actually take in between. We can see we're down to 1,300 items, so that's not bad. We're making some progress here. Oh, that was one bad one. Okay, let's just rather start over. We definitely don't want to craft up any of the Desperados. Like I said, they're very valuable and it would be a huge loss. We can still see we have 37 of those, so it's all good so far. Just gotta be extremely careful. We don't want to lose those. Everything else for the commons, I think you can actually safely craft up because they're not too valuable. Oh, we got another name tag. That's amazing. So that's another huge value win. At least I think so. I don't really remember. I think they were quite valuable. Another name tag. Wow, that was another huge win then. Oh my god, I'm actually quite surprised how many name tags we got. I think we got 3 name tags so far. That's really good actually. Yay, we reached less than 1,000 items now. Alright, let's just sort the backpack so we can see only 13 pages. Nice, we went down by 7 pages. So we can see the mystery gift there. We finally only have to go back a few pages. So let's just see, we have still 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would say like a half pages left. And then a few mystery crates that we're gonna open later on, of course, as a little, I guess, special thing. But let's just keep crafting up these items right here, and let's continue the time lapse. Oh, we got another name tag. Very nice. Oh, and another name tag. Amazing. And on the last craft up right here, we have received another name tag, which is actually really incredible. So we got really lucky with name tags. That's not that bad. Let's see how many new name tags we received. 3 right there, and I think maybe a couple on this page as well. I think like 5 or 6 name tags maybe. That's really incredible. I guess we can see which ones we crafted, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apparently like 6. So 6 times 5, that's another 30k. That's very impressive actually. That's pretty lucky. So let's see, we have 700 items left. So what we're going to do now, we're going to just sort this really quickly. There you go. High to low. And now we can see we have all of our Desperados still right here. We still have 37. Very happy with that. That's 74,000 value. And then we have a few other ones. I wanted to keep a few of these. And now, of course, we're going to move on to the next category where we have a lot of, well, low value items. So we're just going to go through the list really quickly. And I'm just going to explain which ones are going to be valuable and which ones won't be valuable. We, of course, have a few items from the Halloween crates, which I do not have. We have the Pickle Rick knife, which is valued at 1,500 gems. So definitely want to keep that one. And then, of course, you also have the Pickle knife, which is valued at 1,000 gems, so we want to hold on to those. We have the Butterfly knife, which is valued at 300, Danger knife valued at 300, Clown knife valued at 250, Silver Fang valued at 300, and the Binary also valued at 300, so we can definitely get rid of those. And then of course we have the MLG knife valued at 250 and Sand Dune valued at 300, so all of those knives are definitely not worth it. We don't want to hold on to those, and we can actually just get rid of those. Other than that, we also have the shovel right here, which is valued at 3,000 gems. Definitely want to keep those. We have the frying pan valued at 2,000 gems, also known as the drying pan. Very valuable. You don't want to trade those. Very amazing item. And we got a few of those, so definitely a plus right there. And of course, we have the cleavers, also valued at 2,000. You don't want to trade those. And we got another check knife. Very nice. So we can actually craft a check 2 knife, which is pretty cool. So I think that's it. We don't have enough to craft up another batch of items right here. So yeah, we're now down to 500 items. And we probably load in a lot faster now. Anyway, so what's the most important part now? We're going to craft up some, I think, epics, right? I think we're now reached the epic category. Alright, so very important thing. The epic category has a few items that are quite low value, and crafting up those items might actually end up being very, very good for you or bad. It really depends what you're going to receive. I think everything you can receive is good. Besides, of course, there's one item that you don't really want to get, which is the golden luger. If you get the golden luger, you're going to lose value, which you don't really want to do, because the golden luger is valued at only 4,000 compared to some of the other items which are valued at like 7 or 8,000. I think it's kind of unfortunate if you get the gold luger. I think you need now 10 of these, if I'm not completely wrong, so let's just double check that. Let's just throw in a bunch of random items. You're going to need 10 of these to receive one unique item. For the previous ones, we needed 8, and for the next one, if you want to craft up the uniques, you're going to need 12 to get a legendary. So that's kind of the main important things to know. And now, of course, we're going to go for low value items, and luckily for us, there's actually quite a few low valued items in the epic category. As an example, we have the cutlass, which is valued at 500. Even if you craft up 10 of these, it's only 5,000 value. At the worst case, you're going to lose 1,000 value. Thunder knife, of course, 450 value, really bad item. And the worst one you can actually just craft up without any problems is the poker knife. If you craft up 10 of the poker knives, you're going to have 3,000 value, and all of these items that you can get are actually worth more than that. We currently have 14 of these. You know what? Let's just do it. So let's craft up 10 of these poker knives, and let's see what we're going to receive. There we go. So 10 poker knives. We went down from 14 now to 4, and we received a tomahawk. And let's check the value. We spent 3,000 value, and now let's see how much this one is worth. I think 7,000. And that's 4,000 value profit for you right there. Very nice. So now, of course, we wasted all of those. Let's see for thunder knives. We have 6 thunder knives. We have 4 poker knives. So what are we going to do? We're going to craft up all of the thunder knives because those are not really valuable. So we have 6 of those and then 4 poker knives. So yeah, can craft up another one of those. Very nice. There we go. Let's see what we're going to receive. And boom, we received the gold lucre, and I think we've actually lost value because of that. So I'm just going to do really quickly all of the math right here and then tell you how much value we have right now and how much value we had before. So there's one thing which we're going to do. Apparently the check 2 knife is valued at 8,000 and the check knife is valued at 3,000. So instead of just keeping the check knife, what we're going to do, we're going to craft up those check knives to check 2 knives. So we gain another 2,000 value, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, you can see 2 check knives equals check 2. There you go. Now we have 8,000 value, and we're of course going to use this for the calculations since we received those from crafting up. So yeah, so there's actually another thing I noticed. We have multiple cleavers. In total we currently have 6 cleavers which are valued at 2,000 each, and we also have multiple eternal flames which are valued at I think 4,000. And you can actually craft up those 2 items and make another item which is the flambe, and the flambe is actually valued at 7,000 gems. So we would make another 1,000 per flambe that we craft. So now let's just search for all of the cleavers. As I said, we already have 6 cleavers, and for eternal flames we currently have 5 of those. So now of course what we're going to do, we're going to craft up the eternal flames. So we have right here eternal flames, and of course now we're going to find the cleavers, and then we're going to receive another additional 1,000 value right here from doing this. There we go. You can see we're going to receive the flambe. It's tradable right there. 4,000 value, 2,000 value, 7,000 value. You see there's another 1,000 that we gain from this. So let's just do that. There we go. Very nice. There we go, very nice. There we go. So now we can see we currently have 6 flambés, and of course our value just went up by another 5,000. Alright boys and girls, so I have the results now, and they're a little bit, well, they're not too surprising. If one of my items didn't go up in value, we would have actually lost value. Why is that the case? Well, per crafting, we put 8 items and we receive 1 back. So 7 items go lost and we get 1 back. And of course, with trading up, there's always a certain risk. We are currently sitting at 1,782,700 value in gems, which is a huge amount. And before the crafting up all of these items, we had 1,743,650. So in theory, we made around 40,000 gems profit, but I have to stretch this out quite a lot. One of my items, which is the Reaper knife, went from 80,000 value to 130,000 value. I have no clue how that even happened. So I think the main reason why we didn't lose any gems is simply because, well, we have this one. Even though we did some micro adjustments by, I don't know, just crafting up random items, gaining some more profit by just 1,000 or something like that. At the end of the day, I think we would have lost value if we wouldn't have had an item recently increase a lot in value, which is the Reaper knife. I checked the recent value list and it's like at 130,000, really mind-blowing. I don't know why. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this really lengthy video. I hope I can somehow cut it down so it's a little bit more enjoyable to watch. We went from 1,600 items down to 500 items, and now we just have all of these valuable items right here in our inventory. In total, we have 519 items right now, which is quite a lot of those. And yeah, we can see right now we have 7 pages instead of 20 pages. I definitely will sort the inventory right here again, and yeah, it's quite interesting. We have another Check 2 knife now, so that's kind of cool, I guess. We have a few brand new soul revolvers and lost revolvers. For all the people that ask me, hey Visk, why don't you craft those up to the lost and soul? Once you craft them up to the lost and soul revolver, you cannot trade this one anymore. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. So if I just go to show tradable only and we just search for lost and soul or soul, we cannot find the lost and soul anymore. So that's kind of why. And here's a bonus clip. I can finally join knife ability test again. I'm very happy. I can finally play the game again. Yes, it's amazing. It was so difficult to actually play the game for me because I couldn't really join the server, so I kind of forgot to actually do like the crate opening at the end. So let's just open these 6 crates that I've bought earlier. So we have in total 1,600 items. And, you know, let's just see for fun what we can get. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I just wanted to have 1,600 items because we were 6 away. So that's kind of the main reason why I have these. And I'm just going to put this at the end of the video. It doesn't necessarily matter what we get from these. Like, even if we get like a few green common ones, whatever, you can see these are the ones that I'm still missing. Like I said, these are the items that I would like to get. We had another stinger right there, so I guess quite interesting. If we would get another AVP in these crates, that would be kind of crazy, but I highly doubted it. It's just very unlikely. Anyways, so we're just going to open these really fast. There you go. And the last one, of course, not going to be anything special. Yeah, it's very unlikely. Perfect. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you guys.